Basically, IFAD, being one of the arms of the United Nations, has committed some funds to alleviating poverty in the Niger Delta. And as we know, there are 9 states in Niger Delta, and Abia happens to be one of those key states. But what I've seen in Abia State is like a model state. And this extends to the fact that the governor of this state has given all necessary support that the Life ND project needs in Abia State to be successful. There's non-political interference, there is no godfatherism, there is no political angle to this project. It is purely development driven. So we want to use the opportunity to appreciate the role the governor has played over the years. Even right from the recruitment process, there was non-interference, provision of office. It was ensured that the Life project in Abia State gets an office. In providing the state's counterpart fund, equally ensured that was done. And in other areas, yes, he has been a pace setter as far as that is concerned.
At the initial stage of this project, states were expected to show interest by contributing their counterpart fund that is expected for the project to start. And it's good for us to note that the state government, our state government, Abia State government, through the able leadership of our governor, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu, was able to promptly instruct for the payment of our counterpart fund, which was paid. In fact, it's on the record that Abia State was the first state that paid that counterpart fund.
Abia State is doing extremely well. I must commend the effort of the state project coordinator. I have seen a lot of support from the state government to the extent that the communities have owned up these projects. I want to commend the governor of Abia State, His Excellency, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu, for a very well articulated support. I also want to commend those who selected the state project coordinator, who is so articulate that he works on Sunday. On this project, the job is done all round. I've been to communities, I've been to Abasi, in Bende, I've been to, today I was in Old Umuahia, Elu, Old Umuahia community. I've been to some communities, and what I see there is people observe the COVID-19 protocol, people are orderly, and you see the target population that we are looking for, the youth and the women, they are all cooperating. So I see Abia State scoring very high on this project.
We had enormous support from the state government, we had enormous support from the governor of the state, and I want to use this opportunity to thank him for all the support he has given the state, for especially not interfering in our decisions, in what we are doing, to ensure that the poorest of the poor in our communities benefit from this project, because that's our target audience. That's why we are actually here.
My advice to the beneficiaries: agricultural sector and agricultural enterprise is not like buying engine oil and selling the next moment. If you are raising poultry, you need to be patient for the birds to mature. If you are planting vegetable, you need a little bit of patience. So we want them to have an attitude shift of seeing agriculture as a sustainable means of livelihood. Agriculture is what most nations are surviving on. And so as we are trying to build entrepreneurs among the youth as a means of providing employment in the Niger Delta, let the youth appreciate that when you go into a venture that takes a little more time, it also helps you to adjust yourself. It is not the amount of money you have immediately that matters as the sustainability. So I want the youth to key into agriculture. I'm seeing so many young people doing well in the agricultural sector. And so if you don't have the patience, you may not be able to reap the benefits of the enterprise. Imagine
the time has come for the development of the Niger Delta. And IFAD is partnering with the federal government, the state government, the local government, the communities, to ensure that this vision of bringing development to the Niger Delta will be achieved. And this project will not be like the other projects we've seen over the years, where you come to a community, you make promises, you go back and nothing is done. Every machinery is on ground already to ensure that the project succeeds. So I want to say to the communities, give us your maximum support. And as we go forward from this point, in few months from now, we shall see the incubators in place, the incubatees in place, and I believe that this will skyrocket development of the Niger Delta and Abia in particular.